que one young work or serve, carry it there. It's no gribon. You PROF. Professor George OBIOZOR. Now the place. I am
With this incident that happened, a lot of people have been calling on the governor that he should be held responsible. And also the police have gone after those who committed this offense. I hope they will be able to feed them out. I hope it's not going to end up like every other ones that had happened in the past. And come to think of it, this man, what's his name? Joe Igbokwe, who said it is IPOB that did this. It is IPOB that committed this crime. Oh, they are the ones that did that. And he made mention of those who have been affected in one way or the other. And he has been coming out categorically to say, oh, IPOB did that. Even as his own house was burnt, he got burnt. He said it was as a result of what IPOB did. And recently, the governor of the state, who people have been accusing that he should be held responsible, Uzodinma, has come out to say, no. This is the handiwork of politicians. He has been on that. Initially, that was what he was saying. He used to accuse IPOB of all these atrocities. But at some point, he made a U-turn. And he's been saying, no, they are not the ones doing that. But Joe Igbokwe is really sure. I don't know, maybe after his own investigation, he came out to tell us that is the IPOB or ESN that did that. But police are still looking for those who committed this offense. They have not come out with a concrete evidence, but Joe Igbokwe has already made up his mind, and I don't think anybody is going to confuse or convince him. Yeah, anybody is going to convince him for that. Well, in as much as Supreme Court governor is being called, people are asking he should be held responsible, pointing accusing fingers each time an evil is perpetuated has not solved any problem. We need to understand that citizens are angry at the government, and they are angry at the government and taking it out on people that should have been advocating for good governance. The hunger in the country is at its peak, and it will get worse if the politicians want business as usual. Our youth are suffering and not smiling anymore. Government should do the needful. And the worst part of it is that a lot of people are complaining. People, we can see it, we can feel it. It's what we do every day. You see, you go to the market, you see that things are so expensive. And these guys, and they are just going about their normal business. The politicians, they are just running after 2023. You see them, people endorsing them here and there. All these things that are happening are supposed to be, be declared state of emergency. But they will not. They don't even care. They don't even know whether things are even expensive because they have money in abundance. Irrespective of how it's going to be so expensive, they don't feel it. They do not feel it. And just like somebody said, that people are really angry. And those who are supposed to be speaking on behalf of the people, well, if the government is sincere, we'll know whether people are really angry or not. But if we look at things happening, you begin to wonder that, oh, it could be. But for somebody to just come out and be pointing, accusing fingers on other people that they did this, they can even sue him. But if the government is really sincere, but they are not sincere, and we will not get to the root of this whole thing, but they just want people to be going with one particular narrative so that people, they will set confusion among the people. This one will accuse this one, this one will accuse this one, and before you know it, the whole thing will escalate, and you begin to deviate from those who you are supposed to be holding responsible, and the masses to be fighting themselves. That is what we have been experiencing over the time. People are hot, people are hungry, people are losing their lives, to say the least. The hunger in the country is at its peak, honestly, and it will get worse. What is really happening in Nigeria? Why all the unnecessary destruction of homes of innocent Nigerians? God have mercy on us. A big shame. This is the handiwork of politically sponsored gunmen in their evil plan. So hang it on IPOB and ESN. Their evil plan will always fail. But a lot of people are running with that. A lot of people are running with that. What did the Igbo youth want, for God's sake? Ask them to register and have PVC to election, to elect leaders of their choice. No way. But derived joy killings, destroying both government and individuals' property. You've come to that conclusion. So then we should be asking, what is the problem of the northern youth? So they don't, all those ones, they are the ones that even vote the more. Or when you talk about people who vote without even thinking, they just go there, they pack them like sardine, they do votes, they love it. In as much as their person, they just want to vote, whether the person has what it takes to make them happy or make them comfortable, they don't even care. So what happens to those ones too? Because if you are saying these ones are doing, because what is happening in the north is even 100 times worse than what is happening in the southeast. So you want to tell us that those ones do not vote, or they don't have their PVC? You speak as if you just came back from sky. Imo people did. They voted EAD, but last, what happened? Out vote doesn't, okay, our vote does not count. Oga, Igbo youth want referendum for Biafra restoration. If you don't even know Igbo youth, they want a referendum for Biafra Republic. Is that much to ask the government? Well, who is this? The one you and your village people register and vote. How far? You have been voting, no? You have been voting. But that does not mean that people should, because some people who are even say responding, you are responding based on the fact that, oh, you agree to the fact that yes, they did that, that Igbo youth, they did that. Who are the people doing this? Well, maybe they are Igbo youth, but not the ones that are known as ESN or IPOB, because those ones are always coming out to debunk it. Those ones are always coming out to say, oh, we don't even know what you are talking about. Well, thank God that a lot of people just came to the rescue of the house. I'm sure maybe some things must have been destroyed, but at least you see that the house is still much intact, much more intact. But one thing is that with all of these things happening, the government, the leaders, the politicians are not even bothered. They are not bothered though. If you think they are bothered, you are joking, because all they want now is that until they breathe the last breath here on earth. If not, these guys will continue till thy kingdom come. As long as God is going to give them life, they will continue. These politicians, they will continue with all these their atrocities and impunity. So guys, let's hear your opinion and have your take on this. Thank you.